Fabulous Wednesday. Hello, hello, hello. And Worthy and Wealthy Women's Wednesday. Today, this show is for you if you are a heart center female entrepreneur who wants to talk about how to invest to 10x your income and your impact. And if that is you, make sure you put somewhere here in the chat your name. Where are you tuning in from in the world? Where are you? And also let us know what live streaming platform you're on, or where did you see this replay? So make sure you introduce yourself. Let us know. Are you on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube? Where are you? My name is Evie Diaz, and I am a financial empowerment speaker and author, and the creator of the FABpreneurs membership. And today I have the honor and the pleasure and the fun to invite two of our fabulous female entrepreneurs that we call Fabpreneurs. So let me bring them on. Here we are. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you for those that are watching, whether they're watching the live or the replay. And thank you, Alicia and Barbara, for being here with me today.
It's great to be here.
Thank you
Love
so
it.
much for inviting us.
I love it. And you ladies are looking fabulous. Fabulous. So, in order, alphabetical order, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell them your name. Where are you, in the world where you're tuning in from, and let people know who you are and what is your solution for the world. Who do you work with? So go ahead. Let's start with Alicia and then Barbara.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alicia Alexander, and my business, I'm the founder of Make a Difference Consulting. I serve business leaders and decision makers in helping them take care of their employees, helping them value, respect, and appraise their employees, appreciate their employees for the job that they do. I teach and I educate on organizational excellence and the four pillars thereof, which are neuro leadership, neuro management, authentic appreciation, and workplace forgiveness. I'm the co-author on the book on forgiveness, that's the title, and my chapter is chapter 14, The Power to Forgive Through Faith. You have a wonderful day and enjoy this program that we're going to put on for you.
Yes, yes, yes. So you heard it right. So if you are tuning in and you work in an organization that does not have organizational excellence, you want to reach out to Alicia Alexander. And if you know someone who's been complaining about the way that people get treated in their company, you want to contact Alicia to come speak to that organization. So remember that as you're watching. And now I have the pleasure of introducing another fabulous, fabulous Fabpreneur member, and that is Barbara. Barbara, please unmute yourself and introduce yourself.
Well, I think that I'm not muted, so I'll go ahead. I'm Barbara Ingracia, and I live in central Massachusetts, where some snow's on the ground right now. And I have a passion for raising awareness about the role of copyright in our daily lives in this digital age, this AI age. And I help content creators, we're all content creators in one way or another, protect your business from thieves and to not be spending time with lawsuits or anything like that, to be protecting your content, and so that you can continue creating, getting out there into the world. So I work with copyright skills as tools to build your business and achieve your dreams, bring your dreams to life, and then protect them from pirates who want to steal your stuff. And so I work with individuals, I register copyrights, I teach copyright skills, and help debunk myths about copyright in this digital age.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Barbara. So, if you're listening out there and you have a website that you're rebranding, you're starting a new website, whether you're a small business owner, like a solopreneur, or a large organization, and you want to ensure that you are protecting your valuable content, you want to contact Barbara Ingracia. Yes, yes, yes. And so, as I've already mentioned, I'm Evie Diaz. I could be found at evdiaz.com. And I am a professional speaker for organizations who want to empower their marketing and sales force to manifest or materialize more money from their sales and marketing departments. As well, of course, as I work with women organizations who want to bring an empowering and inspirational talk to their women's organization by having me speak about financial empowerment. And so, if that is you or someone you know, here we are. You can think of us as the Charlie's Angel or FABpreneurs Angels, but we're really queens, is what we like to call ourselves. Yes, yes, yes. And so today we're going to talk about two things. We have a fabulous invitation for all our heart center female entrepreneurs out there. But wait, there's more. We'll tell you more about that in just a little bit. And we're also going to talk about how to invest to 10x your income and your impact. Wait a minute. Hmm. So, so I wonder what you're thinking with that title. Put it there in the chat if you're watching, whether the replay or the live, and tell us when you hear how to invest. First of all, the word invest. So, who would like to start the conversation with what does that mean to you? Invest. Alicia or Barbara, you want to chime in?
I think investing is a process of putting something of value into something that will hopefully appreciate, go up rather than go down.
Yes, so something that you're investing in a value so that it appreciates. Oh, I love that. And I want to remind those of you that are watching that what you appreciates what you appreciate appreciates, which is a very well known uh, quote. I don't know who first said it, but we want to remember to appreciate things because when we appreciate things or people or experience it, that appreciates. So I love that word appreciate. Let's remember that Alicia, whose name starts with an A, said the word appreciate. So
Authentic appreciation.
yes, yes, yes. So Barbara, when you hear the word invest, what does that bring to mind to you?
Well, oftentimes we talk about what something costs or the price, um, when oftentimes it truly is more of an investment, that it's not a cost, a kind of a negative kind of thing. It's an investment that builds us up and increases our value and appreciates.
I love that. So remember, you said that, Barbara. Go ahead and put it there. If you look, you should be able to type in the chat so that it appears everywhere on our social media live stream platforms. And invest, increase in value. So did you say increase in value?
Yes,
Awesome.
yes.
So remember, you wrote that because we're going to come back to that. So, how to invest? I decided to talk about this really after the three of us got out of our morning retreat because yesterday I had an awesome conversation on Zoom with a what I believe is a certified financial planner. And we were talking about money and investments. And we had a really awesome conversation that really got me to thinking about investing. And so let's talk about that a little more. Let's recall the first time that you ever either thought or now know that you invested. Who would like to share the first time that they invested? Either one of you ladies.
Well, we think about that in terms of retirement funds and stocks and certificates of deposit and whatnot. But it really is an investment of our time and energy uh, in strengthening ourselves and improving ourselves. So I suppose uh, whenever we were doing something that built us up or built others up, that we were investing. And so I suppose as kids, when we were going to school, we were investing our time and our talents and our energy.
Absolutely. And Barbara, you just got totally ahead of me, but that's awesome. I
Oh,
love where you're going with that. No, I love it. What do you think, Alicia?
I would say my first realization of investment is when I was getting my master's degree. What an investment that was, time, energy, finances to obtain a master's in science and leadership degree. Um, that's my first realization of it. That was back into the pandemic time, 2020 and 2021. Had my commencement October 13th of 2021. So, yeah, that's an investment.
So let's talk about that. Let's go back to Barbara. Barbara, when you invested your time and energy into going to school when you were a kid, and then we'll have the same question for Alicia afterwards for your master's degree. But let's start with Barbara. What rewards did you reap? In other words, what was your ROI, your return on investment, when you went to school, let's say, elementary, high school? What was the return?
well, I considered my studies to be my job, to be my work. And so the ROI on that was, well, ultimately scholarships for college, um, and then the opportunities to learn and earn and serve. So
There
there
was
is
a
an
lot of
ROI.
ROI then.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
like that. I'm sorry, were you wanting to say something else before I cut you off?
No, I think that covers it.
Okay, okay, thank you. Same question for you, Alicia. Alicia, when you invested in your
Yes.
master's degree, what have you found to be the return on that investment? What is the return?
The biggest return that I can see, there's plenty that has happened along the way. The getting the opportunity to coach people and learning HR and stuff like that. But the biggest investment that I see is that I get to have that signature behind my name, MSL, and that's
Okay.
just a reminder of the process that I went through to obtain that investment of myself to obtain that.
Mhm.
I absolutely love that. And there's nothing wrong with that. The reason why I decided to continue my graduate studies and, pursue a PhD is because I want my books to say PhD at the end of my name. So I get that. Now, for those of you that are watching, I want you to really either share here in the chat or take out a notebook or a journal and a pen or a pencil, something to write with, and think about the investments that you've made in your life. And think about ultimately what was the ultimate return on investment? The ultimate return on investment. And I'm going to go back to Barbara because she was kind of getting ahead of me. She was kind of alluding what I am intending with this conversation. So go ahead, Barbara. What was the biggest return on your investment? Where did you see the most? What was the big thing that occurred as a result of all your investments, and what was the big win with that?
Well, I agree with Alicia. The credibility that is a return on investment, the opportunities that come both for employment, but also service and charity work, so that those all build on what my investment in time and money and talents and gifts was and continues to be. So yes, when I was doing graduate work, um, yeah, it's an investment of time and talent and money, uh, and you project that there will be a return on investment. We talk about investing in our homes and we expect those to appreciate in value. So, wise investment really has a return.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And um, that concept that you talked about, Barbara, I like to think for all of us, and you can write there in the chat your thoughts, is that all investments somehow, some way do have a return for us. Okay. Of course, we can think about the investments of a home. Before my husband married me, he didn't have a home that he owned, and he might not like that I had this conversation here, but he didn't think that there was a value to owning. His plans were to travel the world, and I understand that, because now ultimately we both kind of want to be digital nomads. And yet, since he moved in with me, now he sees that instead of paying rent, he has put a stake, and now the value of our home, of course, I'm legally married to him now, so I believe here in the state of Florida, because we're married, it will automatically be part of his, you know. And now he feels great because he did not throw out all that money, because we share the expenses half and half, out the window, or as we used to say when I was a real estate broker, down the toilet, right? When you rent, just a personal opinion, right? And it's the same thing with our education. If you think about when we first started getting a college undergrad degree, right? How it afforded us to have a better job. Like, when I got out of college, I immediately got a pharmaceutical marketing job, and I was so happy. Well, not immediately. My first job was actually as a drug and alcohol counselor, because I was a certified drug and alcohol counselor in the state of New Jersey, and I was making a whopping 22,000 a year, which
Mhm.
I was 22, making 22, which to me was a lot because I was a 22-year-old kid, right? But then soon after, I got into the pharmaceutical, and then I started my income at 100,000, and I was like, yes, and I wasn't even
Yes.
30, so I was like, whoa! I knew that I was grateful that I got a college degree, even though back then it was an undergraduate degree, and I was able to move forward, right, in that career. So there are many investments that we made. And I want to go back to what Barbara was talking about and what I just mentioned, that all investments somehow, some way do have a return. And the best investment, I believe, that we can do, more so than a home, and more so perhaps nowadays, more than a college education, this is just my opinion, is the investment we make in ourselves. What do you ladies think?
And it reminds me that we are where we are today based on all the experiences we've had. And we don't always see them as positive at the time, but the people we are today are the result of the various experiences and investments we've made over the years.
I agree with that because the total aggregate of experience plus education plus work history makes a person who they are. You can't escape that because it's part of who you are.
Mhm, mhm,
Absolutely. And so today, I wanted to convey the importance of us investing in ourselves, investing in who we are and what we are sharing with the world. And so I want to encourage you to really look at all your investments, right? And look at them with an open mind and an open heart and positive, returns. Look at all the positive returns, whether monetarily or growth. Some of them might have been like smooth sailing through. Some of them might have been painful. I want you to look at them with new eyes. That's number one. Number two, take a look at where you still want to invest and how important it is to have continuously to invest. And then this might be a tough homework, but then from a very practical sense, I want you to look at where you spend money versus where you invest. And now this might be a little bit painful. We want to look at an actual return on investment. I always say that we're traversing this life as two entities. One is the spiritual, right? And the other one is the human form. And at the level of the human form, we do want to look at every dollar that we spend, and conversely at everything we spend our time with. Because I mean, I'm a believer that our time equates to money. Our time equals money. I don't know. Do you guys believe time equals money?
Yes.
I think time is an investment of yourself, whether it equals money or not. It's just an overall um, development of self.
I love that. Absolutely, Alicia. That's right. It's an investment in ourselves. To me, it's the same. So whether we see the cash, whether it's a US dollar or something, or our time, we are making an investment. So here's the invitation. I want to invite you to really be more mindful, aware, or conscientious, same word, as to how you invest your money, and how do you invest your time. And all of that is energy. So ultimately, how do we invest our energy? Okay, we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. And here is the invitation. And here's the reason why I'm wearing this Let's Party hat. And this is why I want to invite you to come out and party and celebrate with us. So, tomorrow, Thursday at 4 p.m., we have a celebration. And I'm super excited. And I hope you wonderful, fabulous ladies are equally excited. Tomorrow, we have our FABpreneurs anniversary, or I'm going to call it our Fabniversary. What do you guys think? Our Fabniversary. Do you like that name?
That's
Yes.
cute.
Fabniversary. So tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, we have our Fabniversary, which all Heart Center female entrepreneurs are invited to join us by going to evds.com/fabpreneurs.com, or you can go directly to fabpreneurs.com. Either way, you're going to end up on the page where you can RSVP and save your spot for tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is doubly special because tomorrow we also have, what do we have tomorrow? What are we celebrating tomorrow, ladies?
Women's International History Day.
That is right. So the entire month of March is
Women's.
Women's History
History
Month.
Month.
Yeah.
And because part of the Women's History Month in March is International Women's Day, this will be our third year as a community celebrating International Women's Day. So I want to invite all women to come and be open and receptive to sharing a lot about their business, as well as think about who are women that you appreciate and admire, and who are women that we're thankful for that have really made their mark in history. Now, I'm also going to invite you, if you want, to get something, either a crown, a let's party, something to get ready to party tomorrow. Now, tomorrow we also have something very, very special, and that is we have gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Alicia, Barbara, and myself, we have several gifts that we're going to be giving away tomorrow. Now, do you want to know what it is? Nope, I can't tell you. You have to show up tomorrow. You have to show up tomorrow for your chance to win one of the fabulous gifts that we have. And, they are worth hundreds of dollars, and you might just be a winner. So we want to invite you to join us tomorrow and come celebrate our Fab anniversary, as well as our International Women's Day. The day is actually celebrated on Saturday, but we're going to celebrate it tomorrow at 4. So please make sure you go to fabpreneurs.com and come with an open heart, ready to share, ready to listen, ready to play, because I think Alicia's got a game for us that
Yes.
is going to be lots of fun for you, that you're going to like. And who knows, Alicia, maybe we'll come up with more ways of giving out more prizes tomorrow. What do you say?
I say yes. It's
And
gonna
then
be fun.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. Thank you, Alicia. And then Barbara is going to show us how to be memorable with our introductions. And she's going to guide us in how to introduce ourselves so that we could be more memorable tomorrow and perhaps outside of tomorrow, wherever we go, so that we're more memorable. So we each are planning something very special for you. And whether you're watching this live, the replay, or via our email, because this is going to be sent to everyone in my email community, please make sure that you RSVP. If you're part of our email community, feel free to reply to the email that you receive with this video. And if you're watching inside of our Fabpreneurs community and you are already part of our email community, make sure you DM me wherever you see this video so that I can give you the Zoom link to join us tomorrow for this special celebration. Now, we've gone a little bit over time, but I want to end with Alicia and then Barbara. Any last minute remarks that you would like to share?
Please join us tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and we're going to have a wonderful time. My name is Alicia Alexander, and I'm the founder of Make a Difference Consulting.
Awesome, Alicia. I'm excited for your part tomorrow. And Barbara.
We know that women have been the backbone of our country, and we haven't received the recognition or the credit that we have deserved. And this is an opportunity to celebrate what we and our foremothers have done to bring us to this day.
Absolutely. So, with much love, I want to invite all women who are watching to join us tomorrow and come ready to celebrate yourself, because I'm sure that tomorrow you're going to share with us the many reasons why we want to celebrate you and your accomplishments. So join us tomorrow at fabpreneurs.com. And by the way, you can also join our group on Facebook. So I want to make sure that I also put that there. You can find us at Facebook groups, financially free Fabpreneurs, and join us there. There'll be 3 questions for you to answer, and then you'll be welcome into the group. And it is exclusively for heart center female entrepreneurs. So make sure that you join us there right on Facebook. And of course, as we said already, you can find all of this and so much more by visiting my website at evdiaz.com. Once again, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank my fellow financially free fabpreneurs, Alicia Alexander and Barbara Ingracia, for not only being my co-host here today, but also tomorrow, because they're co-hosting our wonderful Fab anniversary and our International Women's Day celebration tomorrow at 4. See you. Make sure that you invite some other ladies, because I forgot to say one of the gifts that we're giving is for every woman who registers and puts that they found out about this through you, you're going to get 10 biz bucks. And for every woman who signs up and shows up tomorrow that you invited, you're going to get 20 biz bucks, which equates just to about dollars, except they're going to be gift certificates. So make sure that you invite and share this with others. Once again, want to thank you for joining us. I appreciate you, and I see you manifesting all your intentions. Thank you so much.